I decided to get into walking. And when you're working and then you want to walk for an hour before you go to work, it's kind of like you've got to get up pretty early to do the hour with God. And then, so it was kind of starting to wane a bit. And Dave joined me to go walking, and he decided that he would download the Bible app and he would listen to the Bible while we were walking. And I was listening to podcasts, other things, but yeah, I thought, Anyway, I decided I would give this a go. So I downloaded the Bible app, and we'd go out walking for an hour, and I would listen to probably like 5 chapters of the Bible. I started at Genesis. I thought, yeah, let's do this. And I'd go out. And Dave, being Dave, he would say to me partway through the walk, "Oh, so what did you listen to?" I'd be like, I think it was in Numbers. And what did you get out of it? And I'd be going, don't really know. But for whatever reason, I decided to persevere. So every day we would go out walking. I would listen to 5 chapters. After a number of months, I started to notice some things about my thinking. My default thinking was probably a tendency to be pretty negative on myself. I'd probably beat myself up. I would if something wasn't going right, it was all my fault. I was useless. I was dumb. If there's something at work happening, it was very much I would beat myself up internally in my thinking. But what I noticed after months of listening to the Word, that my thinking changed. And your thinking drives your behaviour, so my behaviour's changed as well. And so my encouragement really is that, and the other thing is, after a while, I realised, I'd start to realise that some of the Word was actually getting through, and I'd be like, oh yeah, like one word or one phrase would stick out, and I'd meditate on that for the rest of the day or the week. And I think there's scriptural basis for this. We are supposed to renew our minds. In Romans, it talks about renewing our mind. And the scripture for I'm going to call being washed by the Word. So I was completely unaware in the beginning of what impact it was having on me, but I was being washed by the Word. And in Ephesians 5:26, it talks about this, about being washed by the water, by the Word. And so I realised that's what had happened for me. And I praise God, because ever since, it's just continued.